So today we've got somebody special in the studio this morning, a young man I've met for the very first time this morning. His name is Jordan Durnall. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Dicky.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. First of all, the weather's amazing, isn't it?
Incredible, absolutely.
Have you got anything planned for the weekend?
Work.
Oh, you working? Now, you work at Asda, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So tell us about your job. What do you do at Asda?
So I'm a food hall trading manager
Okay.
down at Asda Questley. And basically we run the food hall operation, so anything from your chilled meats to the bakery to a tin of beans, that's us.
That's a divine job. Which is your favourite aisle?
The favourite aisle? Oh, it's got to be the booze aisle.
Oh, is it? I think I might go for the cake and chocolate aisle, to be fair. But anyway, but we're not here to talk about your job. We're here to talk about your mom and something you did really special in her memory. Your mom passed away from Motor Neurones Disease. Tell us about your mom, first of all.
So mum was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
She was absolutely full of life, lived every second to the fullest.
Yeah.
Always had a smile on her face. Nothing could bring her down.
What's Mum's name?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. And how old is she when she passed away?
She's 54.
So 54 years old, so really, really young age.
Yeah.
When was she diagnosed with Motor Neurones Disease?
She was diagnosed in October last year.
Oh, right.
So
it's really, really fast because she passed away in March this year.
Yeah.
Some people, they can live with it for quite some time, can't they? You know?
For years and years and years, yeah.
But obviously it was very aggressive then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing is there's not enough research around it, so they can never predict the timescale quite accurately.
Mm-hmm. So you want to do something special in your mum's memory, and of course helping other people who have lived what you've lived, that journey from that diagnosis to when she passed away. It must have been a really rough time for you and the family.
It was awful. It was, the only way I can describe it is having your whole life ripped from under your feet in an instant.
And how was Mum during that journey? What was she like? What was she saying to you, you know?
She was positive.
Yeah.
She was happy-go-lucky, and she was willing to do anything and everything to try and beat it, even though you can't.
Yeah.
All the way to the very end, she was Mum. She was perfect. You couldn't have wished for, you know, in all the suffering that she was going through.
Yeah.
For someone to still laugh when they could barely speak, still smile when all they wanted to do was cry, was incredible. And that's what she was like.
The song that you've recorded, "You Are the Reason," I listened to it, and I have to say, I did cry when I first heard it because of your journey, and I know what you've been through. I lost my mum 3 years ago, so I know exactly the way that you'll be feeling right now, and you know, it's still very raw for you. We're only a few months on from this. So I commend you in what you're doing, because, you know, you've kind of put your emotions a bit to one side to do something for others, because obviously you can't help your mum, sadly. She's passed away. She's with you in spirit. I'm sure she's looking down now, smiling, and thinking, look at him now, he's on the radio and all that kind of stuff. But now you want to help people who are going on that journey as well, with this song, "You Are the Reason." Why did you pick this song, Jordan?
I picked this song because just when I first heard it, and during what we were going through, it was just so fitting, because, you know, Mum is the reason. Mum is the reason I'm here. She's the reason I've got 2 beautiful children. She's done everything for me through our whole life. And all the way to the very end, I would not be who I am or where I am had it not been for Mum.
Yeah.
So she's the reason.
It's a cliche, isn't it? We only have one mom, and they're already special to us,
Yeah.
you know, and it is the cliche thing, but, you know, I think what you're doing is amazing, to be fair. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to play the song.
Okay.
Take a listen to this right now. "You Are the Reason," Jordan Durnall, and we're going to talk about next how people can get on your fundraising page and help make a difference by donating some money. Is that all right?
Awesome.
So let's hear the song right now. This is Jordan Durnall. It's a great song, this is. "You Are the Reason."
All of these dreams
every mountain, can swim every ocean. Those memories with you, oh, what will keep me going? And now I hope you see you are the reason.
What a good song that is. WCR FM #1 for Wolverhampton with Jordan Durnall, his version of You Are the Reason in memory of his mom, Anne-Marie, who sadly passed away of motor neuron disease back in March of this year. I've got to say, you've done that really justice, mate. It's brilliant, that is.
Thank you. I really
Honestly.
appreciate that.
How did it feel recording it?
Emotional.
Yeah.
Really emotional. Yeah, but I felt immense pride at the same time.
Yeah, tell us just that quick story about the word sunshine and what happened on that day.
So, Sunshine, Mum's nickname for me was Sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm saved in her phone as Sunshine.
Yeah.
She always used to call me Sunshine. And it's one of those things that I never really clocked onto throughout my whole life.
Yeah.
When she passed, I remember it had been a week or so. I came back home and I had a few gifts, and my partner's sister, Becky, she'd bought me a little gift of sympathy.
Yeah.
And when I opened the pack, it had a little card and it said, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine," just like the song.
Yeah.
And in there was a music box that played You Are My Sunshine too. And when I heard that, it was as if that's when I finally clicked, that's when I remembered, and that's the first time I truly grieved. But sunshine is now, it's that thing for me. When the sun comes out, I feel Mum. If I feel the warmth on my arms and my face, I feel Mum. So I feel like she's always around me. And today being the hottest day of the year, it's fitting. But
when you were recording that song, you told me that you was in the studio and a lady was in the producing room while she was actually recording. And when you were like getting to the high note, kind of the big bit of the song, the sun shone through the studio and warmed her up, and she felt like your mum was hugging. Yeah, and she told me that. Amazing.
It hit the backs of her arms, and she said the room was illuminated. She said I felt like I was being hugged.
Yeah, that was your mum there. Without a shadow of a doubt, mate. She's here as well today. So let's talk about how people can help. Hopefully, help others. And one day, hopefully, there'll be a cure for motor neuron disease. Let's hope we can get that, because it's a cruel, debilitating disease that people go through, and you've witnessed it firsthand and whatever. So how can people get involved?
So, sorry, I'm trying to raise money and awareness myself. Yeah. I'm doing that through a Just Giving page. Okay. Just Giving /Anne-Marie MND. You can donate through that page if you want to raise money. But what I realised just in the short time that I've done this is just by talking about it, just by sharing. Have you heard about motor neurones disease? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? People start asking questions. More people need to understand what it is. Yeah. 6 people a day are diagnosed with it. Wow. 6 people a day die from it. It kills nearly half of people diagnosed within the first year. Wow. It's not to be sniffed at, and at the moment, like you said, there is no cure. No. And when we got that call, as harsh as this sounds, it was a death sentence. Yeah, yeah. And there is, at the moment, no hope. So people like me, because I'm not the only one, we are trying to become that hope, and we are trying to make that change.
So once again, how can people donate? Just Giving?
Yeah, so it's www.justgiving.com /Anne-Marie MND, and Anne-Marie spelled without the E in the middle, so ANNMARIE.
Okay. And how can people find you on YouTube? Because people want to listen to that song again, because it is really good.
Yeah, awesome. If you just go onto YouTube and just search Jordan, You Are the Reason. Okay. I'm probably the 3rd video down. Okay. On the thumbnail, you'll see a tribute to my mum and loads of lovely pictures. Okay. So you can find it that way.
Well, good luck in raising some good money.
Thank you.
Fair play to you, mate, in doing this so quickly after your mum passed away. I think, it took me quite some time to get my head around that my mum had gone. Yeah. And I had to have counselling and all that. And you make sure you look after yourself, because, the grief can kind of hit you at any time, and you have to kind of look after yourself or whatever. But you do your mum proud. Thank you. She's with you every step of the way, mate, and good luck. And you never know, that song could get to #1. You never know.
Well, that's the goal. Let's get Callum Scott to endorse it.
Absolutely. That's what you need. You need to get him on the phone.
That's it.
But good luck, Jordan. It's been wonderful speaking to you this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And no problem at all. And keep in touch. And if you need a bit of a boost again for it, always come back to us. We're always willing to help and support you.
Appreciate that.
All right, matey. There we go. It's Jordan Durnall, and You Are the Reason. Search for YouTube, and remember, it's Anne-Marie without the E, A-N-N Marie, MND on Just Giving, and maybe you can support Jordan and his great cause as well today.
WCR FM Traffic and Travel, brought to you in association with City of Wolverhampton Council, keeping Wolverhampton moving.